Just a reminder that all proceeds from our YouTube channel are donated to charity. Please help us help others by giving us a thumbs up or subscribing to our channel. Your support makes a difference. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a crucial update on a story we covered last year, the rogue wave incident on the Viking Polaris. If you've been following our series, you know about the tragic events that unfolded on November 29th, 2022. A breaking wave hit the ship, resulting in a fatality, injuries, and significant damage. Fast forward to November 29th, 2023, and the Norway Accident Investigation Board has released its findings. Surprisingly, the report hasn't received the attention it deserves. We've connected with friends directly affected by this incident and strongly feel the need to bring this information to the public eye. In today's video series, we'll dive into the factual findings presented in the report. The investigation reveals that the ship was struck by a breaking wave leading to shattered windows. But there's more. Additional images and footage shed new light on this tragic event. Stay tuned as we uncover the sequence of events, information from crew and passengers, and examinations conducted by various authorities. This is a story that deserves our attention. Join us as we bring you the latest on the Viking Polaris incident. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and let's make sure this crucial information reaches everyone. So let's get started. In the remote reaches of Antarctica, on the morning of November 28, 2022, the Viking Polaris set the stage for a day of adventure with Zodiacs and a submarine. Among them, Zodiac number 22 will become very important in this story. After a routine launch and inspection, Zodiac number 22 was brought back on board for a quick top-up of air. The inflatable keel and main tubes were filled, but crucially, the pressure was not checked with a gauge. Later, Zodiac 22 was relaunched with 6 passengers ready for a submarine excursion. These passengers were delighted by penguins jumping in the water when suddenly chaos erupted. An explosion on board Zodiac 22 sent a passenger flying into the air, sustaining leg fractures. Another passenger was thrown overboard, clinging desperately to the Zodiac rope, narrowly avoiding a life-threatening situation. The ship's master and officers, informed immediately, strategized for the injured passenger's medical evacuation. Options considered included air evacuation from King George Island, transferring to the Viking Octanus, or interrupting the cruise for a direct return to Ushuaia. Worsening weather conditions and logistical challenges ruled out air evacuation. Transferring to the sister ship was deemed too stressful for the injured, leading to a unanimous decision to interrupt the cruise and head back to Ushuaia, Argentina. As the Viking Polaris embarked on its journey toward Ushuaia on November 28, 2022, they did not know the impending tragedy that would unfold. That afternoon, the master checked the weather forecast, predicting worsening conditions closer to Cape Horn on November 29th. With westerly winds of up to 40 knots and waves reaching 6 meters, the crew, relying on the ship's stability, set a direct course for Ushuaia. Pre-departure discussions and a heavy weather checklist were part of standard procedures. That evening, crew members were notified to secure their spaces due to anticipated high swells during the Drake Passage crossing. Approaching Cape Horn, the ship encountered changing wave patterns, but the crew observed stability. The master and staff captain conducted routine checks, confident in the ship's handling of the conditions. Then, at approximately 10:35 p.m., when many of the passengers were returning from their evenings on board, disaster struck. A powerful wave crashed against the port side. Passengers and crew struggled to stay upright as alarms sounded. The staff captain, investigating water ingress, urgently recommended a change in course to the stern wind. CCTV footage revealed water entering on Deck 2, and a systematic search uncovered significant damage. Medical personnel were called as injuries became apparent. At 10:47 p.m., an announcement conveyed the situation, but the crew opted not to raise a general alarm. At 11:05 p.m., the staff captain reported room clearances, sadly revealing the discovery of a deceased passenger in stateroom 2020. Let's step back and take a glimpse into what these cabins looked like before the unforgiving events in the Drake Passage. Now let's examine the stark transformation, the aftermath of the harrowing Drake Passage rogue wave. The once serene cabins are now a scene of broken glass, collapsed ceilings, displaced furniture, and torn down partition walls. In our upcoming video, we'll delve deep into the heart of the investigation surrounding the Viking Polaris incident. If you want to be notified of upcoming videos, hit the subscribe button, but be sure to hit the bell for notifications.